Our community is in pain. Our kids grieving after the loss of 14-year-old Manuel Guzman, or Manny as he was known, just laid to rest Saturday. Prosecutors say another 14-year-old student stabbed Manny at a school bathroom at Northeast Middle School. An horrific act of violence, again, involving middle schoolers. So many questions have come to the surface since then. How and why did this happen? And what's being done to keep kids safe so it never does again? Fellow students held a walkout this past week demanding justice for Manny and accountability for his death. Manny's mom, Vicenta, believes security guards and school administrators failed her son.
That we have to stay strong and stand strong every day because it's going to come more complicated days. And I just want to thank everyone who came out here and enjoy this beautiful moment. We want justice for Manny.
Vicenta wants to know how a knife made it through the school's metal detectors and plans to fight for those answers. Police are also looking into what happened, and KCPS has promised a transparent internal investigation. We know, along with metal detectors, there's also a school resource officer at the school. Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell tells us more security measures will be put into place in the future, but he also says this case sparks a wider conversation about teen violence.
And this is the thing that we're saying to everybody: we have to talk. We have to do a better job of, if we see or believe that something's going to happen, talk to adults. A lot of these matters can be prevented just through us not resorting to the worst case scenario on how we handle disagreements, but rather sitting down and talking through it and just trying to operate in that manner to resolve conflict through communication.
Opening that dialogue and getting that communication going can be very difficult, but administrators and community groups acknowledge it needs to happen. In fact, tomorrow marks the start of something called National Youth Violence Prevention Week, and you can bet recent violence in our area will be top of mind here at home. Here to get to the heart of the matter is Dr. Monique Johnston with Youth Ambassadors, a local group involved in National Youth Violence Prevention Week and working to help underserved teens in the metro. Thank you so much for joining us today and having this important discussion. I'm curious first to hear your thoughts on the recent violence and what you think can be done, needs to be done.
Sure. The recent act of violence where the young man lost his life it was devastating for many of us in the community that are really pushing forth to empower our youth to embrace a positive perception of their future. It was tragic, and it was definitely hard to deal with.
And this is right in the age group. Manny was 14 of the kids that you help. Do you know of any of your kids or schoolmates with him? Have you heard any information in that regard from them?
Well, I haven't heard firsthand knowledge, but I know that these type of events, these senseless acts of violence, are traumatizing for our youth and for our larger community. So it was definitely difficult to learn of what had happened.
How do you open that dialogue? As we say, it's difficult, and everybody says, yes, we need to have that conversation. But that's easier said than done. How do you start that, and how have you been doing that with the teens that you work with?
Sure. I think a major component of this work really involves creating a safe space for our youth to ask questions, to engage in dialogue with positive adult role models and mentors, where they can gain effective skills and learn better ways to protect themselves and spread that anti-violence messaging throughout the community.
Mm-hmm. Do you work with their parents as well? Because I imagine you have to, it's great that you have a conversation with them in person, but they have to keep having those conversations at home.
Sure. Well, you know, Youth Ambassadors, we utilize our teens and put them front and center. We use a peer-to-peer mentor model where our youth serve as the leaders of anti-violence messaging and spread that throughout social media and among other youth in their peer groups. And it's been a very successful project thus far.
We know the week starts tomorrow, but you already had a kickoff event yesterday.
Yes.
Teaching violence prevention measures. I'm curious what some of those are and how the reception is.
Sure. Well, so Youth Ambassadors, we are a nonprofit organization, and we work with youth to empower them to become future leaders, willing and ready to create positive change in our neighborhoods. And one way that we accomplish that goal is through providing increased access to educational resources and employment opportunities. So yesterday's event was our annual mock interview day, and our youth got to connect with a variety of diverse career professionals where they could practice their interviewing skills and also make connections and learn from career professionals throughout a variety of industries.
Mm-hmm. And does this come up a lot? I mean, because sadly, Manny it's very sad that he's gone, but he is just the latest child to die from violence in our city and in our area. How do you broach this topic time and time again so that kids and families aren't maybe desensitized to this?
Sure. Well, at Youth Ambassadors, we utilize a SAVE program. It's suicide awareness, anti-violence education. And through that, we're able to engage a variety of invaluable community partners. Ad Hoc Group Against Crime, Violence Free KC, MOXA, the organizations far and wide here locally as well, Center for Conflict Resolution, and we create opportunities for learning and dialogue. Our teens participate in monthly anti-violence workshops where they get to ask questions and learn about a variety of issues that can negatively impact their lives, teen dating violence, healthy relationships, community violence. How do I report the threat of violence if I learn of an escalating conflict? How do I safely de-escalate conflict in a way that keeps me safe and is effective? Our teens learn about this and share this with peer groups in their communities and in their schools.
In the name Youth Ambassadors, I'm curious, are they youth ambassadors to their peers? How does this work? Do they take the messages that they're learning and maybe try to make a difference within their age group? Because that would be huge right now.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We skill our kids up and we put them in leadership positions where they're able to share that anti-violence messaging far and wide. This year we're on track to impact 20,000 individuals with youth-led anti-violence messaging through social media. And last year, 93% of our youth reported that they're better equipped to handle interpersonal conflict through nonviolent methods after participating in our program. And that data helps us understand what we're doing right and what methods of this work actually have an impact on our youth.
And you hope it has a ripple effect, like you said, in our community.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Dr. Monique Johnson with Youth Ambassadors, thanks so much for your time.
Yes, thank you.
If you'd like to learn more about Youth Ambassadors and the good work this group is doing, or to donate to the program, head online to youthambassadorskc.org.